Hello, I'm here to share with you how to add an additional, oops, is it live here? Yeah. How to add, sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties. So let me know if you are tuning in. If you're on, please leave a comment so I can see that you are here. I'm using a different technology called StreamYard, streaming on all my channels at once. So I'm Tara Nolan, transformation business and life coach, and I'm here with you today, Tuesdays with Tara at 2. So it's 2 Central. So it's easy for you to remember. Please tune in with me every week. How do you add $10,000 or more to your revenue this month and every month going forward, or perhaps even more than that? So with heart and soul. So to have this conversation, this is a money conversation, and I'm about heart and soul and using a spiritual holistic approach to modern business. So to have this conversation, hi Pharaoh, thanks for joining. Anyone else, please join. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. And also share with me where you're from. I love getting to know you, and I'm grateful that we're all here together. Today is a really powerful day in the United States for sure, and it really impacts all of our world, is our election day. And we have this amazing freedom of choice to vote. But with that freedom also comes the burden of choice, and that impacts all of our lives. So that really, I'm going to leave it with that. I'm not going to get into that heavily to talk about the voting process, except that there is a responsibility to do your research to really know who you're voting for. And I will tell you that for me personally, I wanted to put a lot of time and energy into that. So I knew I was making the right choice that aligned with my own values and aligned with what was in my heart. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't that easy for me to just say, well, I'm usually this party or that party, so I'm just going to vote for that. I think it takes more. So we have this burden of choice, right? There's a heaviness with making the right choice, particularly not only for voting, but when you apply it to your life and how you choose to make an income and how you even might set an income ceiling. So we have to have the money conversation that we were often taught when we were younger, that some of us were, that money is the root of all evil. Like for sure, we've all at least heard that. And it's, or, money is greed, or all these negative connotations with money. And really, I want to shift that. I want you to consider opening your mind and your heart up to shifting that right now to say, what if money were a gift from God? Like, thank God for money, because I'm able to take care of my family. I'm able to have a comfortable and safe home. I'm able to use money to maybe go to a functional medicine doctor when I want to look at alternative methods, when, whatever it is that's happening in your life, to make life easier for you. So really finding gratitude for money and realizing that it is just a source of energy that has value attached to it. So there's an exchange, right? So part of this is always going to be knowing your worth and knowing your value. And the confidence that you get will come by doing. So I'm going to urge you, even in this Facebook Live that we're together in right now, to consider stepping into doing, and stepping into doing from heart and from soul purpose, from your calling. So how you create an additional $10,000 or more per month, because my clients are doing it. I just had one of my clients finish her 90-day program. Yesterday we had an interview, and it was within a very short amount of time that she had 5 new clients and created an additional $15,000. Her name's Sarah, and she started a coaching business with yoga as the backbone. She had never done coaching before, but she had done yoga and Reiki and trainings. So in order to do this, you don't just say, I'm going to be a coach now, I'm going to be a consultant. And that's not what I would guide anyone to do. You should do what you've had experience in, what you know, and what you're good at. Another one of my clients sent me a photo last night of her new car, and she was really excited. And she just paid off her debt and bought a new car, all with starting a coaching business. And she had never had any plans to be a coach, but she had so much success in business coaching. I was her business coach in her brick and mortar business, that she wanted to guide other entrepreneurs within her industry to apply the same principles, because she was able to, quadruple her income really in such a short amount of time. So this is all possible. And then she created this other stream of income through coaching, in addition to keeping her brick and mortar even through COVID and watching that soar by pivoting her business to online. So I'm sharing with you a couple of these stories of clients, one from my 90-day program, one from my annual mastermind program, just because I want you to know what's possible, what's really possible for you. And right now, early November, this is a huge opportunity for you, a huge opportunity to create revenue and step into the possibility of what if this could be the strongest revenue generating month of the year for you. What if you could close this year really strong? So I guarantee it won't happen if you choose that it's not possible. So if right now you're already saying, yeah, right, where is she coming from? This is crazy. Well, you've already stopped the universal flow of possibility by saying, I probably can't do that. So step into possibility of what if you can. What if it were possible for me? And then look at the opportunity before us, that the highest retail sales revenue producing day of the entire year is coming up with Black Friday. People spend a lot of money in November because it's right before Christmas. So people are already preparing for that. People are definitely, Black Friday is a big day where they're spending, and you really still have a choice to impact how you close out 2020 and make a difference. The third thing is that there are so many eyes online. There are more eyes online right now than there have ever been. Of course, because more people are home as a result of our pandemic, and many of us are quarantining and stay at home. Many of us are looking for new options in our life and creating a new normal, and looking for a lot of answers online. Many of us are finding connection through Zoom and social media because we're not out connecting with friends in restaurants and other social activities that we were participating in before. So being online is really powerful right now. It's a really good place for you to share whatever product or services you have to share to help people. So I'm going to get to what that is right now, like how you can generate or create that. It may be something you already have, and it may be something that you need to create. So if you've watched any of what I've done in the past with any business coaching and what I teach in my courses, any business that's out there is a solution to a problem. So there's a problem and there's a solution. What you provide is a product or service that solves that problem. So coming from heart, will be looking at, what do people need right now? How can I serve? And maybe it's asking spirit. Maybe it's really taking some time alone, doing more thinking time and less doing time. Now, I'm definitely a proponent of you getting into action and doing, but I'm going to suggest that you take the necessary thinking time first and put more energy into the thinking time, and then you move forward with the doing, right? So coming from heart, what do people need? What experiences and skill set do I have that I can contribute to the solution to this problem? How can I help? How can I serve? Maybe you're asking spirit, maybe you're looking, maybe you literally ask people, literally put it out there online, with a ABCD, like multiple choice format. Maybe you already have an audience that you want to email and have a poll that they respond to, so you can see what your audience needs. You can look at your past business, what you did. I don't suggest that you just go out and say, well, I want to help women, do this, and you've never done it before. Like, go to what you've done, be authentic, be real. Don't try to be someone else out there. Don't try to be me or anyone else that you look up to. I'm not saying you look up to me, but anyone that you might look up to in a certain field or what they're doing. Really tap into your heart as to what you do. And that's how you get in touch with what your soul's calling is. You look at what you do and what you're good at. What you enjoy and what you're good at. And that's how you will choose what to do and what to provide. So take this time and think, who can I help? How can I help them? And then this is the simple part. Now, I'm not saying it's easy because it isn't easy. And I'm not going to say it's hard, but I am going to say it's simple. It's much simpler than people realize. And what's simple is sharing your message, getting visible, telling people how you can help them. And when you do that from heart, because you genuinely want to help people and you genuinely know that you have something that can help change their lives in some way and solve their problem, then it's never going to feel like sleazy sales. It's never going to feel like you're pushing something on someone. It's going to feel like, I want to help you. And yes, you pay for it because you value it. And that is a fair exchange. And that is how you get other people to show up and actually use it. I don't care if it's a product or service. When you get something in the mail for free, you might be like, oh, whatever, what's this? Like, you might just throw it away and not even look at it. When you pay for something, you've just attached a value to it. I don't care if you paid $1. People in my coaching programs, this is an investment. It's an investment in their future. It's an investment in their life. It's an investment in their business. It's an investment in their future income. But they show up, right? They don't miss my calls because they have invested time and resources. And that's what you have to look at is like, I know that my work, that the work that I do with people can literally change the trajectory of their future and allow them to step into empowerment. Because when you create more finances, you actually empower yourself to live the life that you want to live. So sometimes people come to me and they don't want to start a business. They want to get clear on their purpose. Other times people come because they do want to start a business or they want to feel, they want to share something in their gift and they want more meaning in their life. What I've found by working with hundreds of people at this point in time is that this is all connected. Like growing your confidence, when you start helping other people and you start seeing people pay your value, you feel more confident in what you do and in your life. When you wake up every day with a purpose and you share, there's like a weird light, isn't there? Sorry about that. When you do that, you feel more joy, more fulfillment because what you're doing, you know that what you're doing matters. And you feel like your life starts to even matter more and you're fulfilling your purpose, right? So I had to have a conversation also with one of my graduates from my 90-day program. And she was thinking about moving on to my 1-year program. So people usually come to my 90-day program to find their purpose, possibly monetize their passion, start and, create and launch a soul calling business is what I call it. And after that, they may or may not be invited to move on to the year-long program where they can scale their soul purpose business. So this particular client had done really well, and she was a great fit to move on to the program. And she was just uncertain. But what it was for me is I knew I had to tap into my heart and make a stand for her, that she was capable of even more and that she was in the right place and God and the universe were supporting her energy and where she was going. So, right, it's not always sales. I mean, it is, but it isn't because you know that you want to help someone to go further, but they have to pay you for it for them, not just for you, so that they will really show up. You get that? You get what I'm saying? Give me a note if you're here and if you get what I'm saying, if you've ever felt that way, like bringing heart into sales, right? So when you do this, then we guide people to set up like packaging and pricing. What is it? So a lot of the coaching programs, they started around anywhere from, $3,000, $5,000, sometimes there's $1,000 programs, et cetera, but they're in the multiple $1,000 range. So I'm telling you for you that when you create these programs, what if you just brought on 2 new clients per month at $5,000 each because you had a program? Now, right now you might be saying, are you crazy? That's a lot of money. And who's going to pay me that for what I do? I don't know because I don't know what you do. But I know that when you get clear on your gift and your calling, and you look at all the experiences that you've had throughout your life, maybe all of the schooling, all the accreditations, all the businesses you've worked in, all the different careers, that you may have something that you consult on. So with that, sorry, my dog's barking in the background. Someone's knocking the door. This is live. This is how real life is. So when that happens, you can recognize how valuable you are and what you have to share with people. And that's really what we guide people to do. So I want to invite you to share in my Soul Purpose Entrepreneurs and Life Lovers group. If you're not a member already, some of you are watching in that group. I share trainings like this. So please click to get in that group. I want you also to mark your calendars for December 10th, where I'm going to take a full day, Central Time, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with an opportunity for a VIP session that evening, where it's more personalized attention from 5 to 6 p.m. With myself or my empowerment and confidence coach, Carmen. So that is December 10th. It's a Thursday. It's a full day. So block that day off your calendar. And right now we're on early bird pricing and you can join. It's normally $197. Right now it's $97. So join in that one-day program with me. And if you already know you want to go deeper and you want to see how you can get started this month to create something and start sharing and packaging and pricing and sharing your gift, I have a team that's ready and waiting to take your call. I may be able to take it myself. And you can go to transformationtarot.com. Check that out. I can also post a link here. So with that, I will sign off today. I hope this has been beneficial to inspire you, to let you know that you can follow your heart, come from a place of giving, knowing your value, and bring more confidence, more empowerment, and more possibility to your life. And then be able to give more and provide more to your family and those around you. And it's all possible if you allow your mind and your heart to open up to that, chance. So give yourself that chance. And there's a lot of coaches out there. Don't try to go this alone, whether it's with me or someone else. Like, get yourself a mentor or a coach, because you can't see what you can't see. You can't know what you don't know, right? It takes someone on the outside to help guide you. So we're all stronger together than we are alone. So get yourself a mentor or a coach and let them guide you to the next level and empower yourself to create the life that you really want to live, because you deserve it. You deserve an amazing, beautiful, powerful life, living where you want to live, having the income you want to have, and the freedom of schedule. And that's what you can create, and that's all available to you. So with that, we have a big day, election. We'll see how that goes, and celebrate your freedom. Make sure you get out there and vote. And sending you love from Transformation Tarot team. And join me next Tuesdays with Tara, 2 p.m. Central. Mwah. Bye. Thank you for tuning in.